Good evening, everybody. Today is the 19th of January. Welcome to Voice of British Orthodoxy. I am, of course, Rita Laza. We have one saint in the book, two saints in the group chat, and then, if I remember correctly, there's like 6 saints overall on the Celtic Saints website. So, let's get right into it. Our first entry for today is Saint Branwalda, and he is from the 6th century, followed by a question mark. So, potentially from the 6th century. Branwalda, also known as Branwalada, but with the one L in the Walada part, Branwalator, Breward, and Brelid. It is also likely that Saint Brelade is a corruption of Saint Browalda. That last part is all in brackets. Was a Celtic or Welsh monk who is said to have been bishop in Jersey, although at the time Jersey would have been a part of the ancient diocese of Dol. He has also been said to have been the son of the Cornish King Kenan. Or Keenan. Kenen. As with many of the early saints of this part of the world, there is little reliable information extant. It is believed that he worked with Saint Samson, who we commemorated on the 28th of July in Cornwall and the Channel Islands, where the parish of Saint Brelade in Jersey is dedicated to him, as is the parish of St. Breward in Cornwall. It is possible that he travelled with St. Samson to Brittany, where he was sometimes been confused with Saints Brendan and Brannock. So Brendan is commemorated on the 16th of May and Brannock on the 7th of January. His feast was kept at Winchester, Exeter and Cornwall. In Cornwall on 9th February and 6th June, 19th of January, most likely being the translation of his relics. Okay, so in Cornwall on the 9th of February and June the 6th, with the 19th of January most likely being the translation of his relics, at least from the 10th century AD. King Athelstan, founder of Milton Abbey in Dorset, obtained some of the saint's relics, an arm ahead, translating them to Milton Abbey in AD 935, the full name of Milton Abbey being the Church of St. Mary, St. Samson, and St. Branwalda. The group chat entry says St. Branwalda. I've just realised I pronounced him wrong the entire time. Anyway, St. Branwalda, bracket, Breward of Cornwall, bishop in Jersey in the Channel Islands, 6th century. King Athelstan founded the monastery of Milton in Dorset in England and translated relics of the saint there in 935 AD. The next saint is for St. Nathalan, who I think I saw back here, yes. And this next entry is in the group chat and the Celtic Saints website. St. Nathalan, bracket, Nachlan and Noochlan, Bishop of Talicht, Aberdeenshire, Scotland, then in brackets 678 AD. Born of a wealthy family in Scotland, he became a hermit and was praised for earning his living by tilling the soil, which became the closest to divine contemplation. He became a bishop and lived in Talicht. And then his entry is here. And next entry for today is Saint Blythemake of Iona, and he is a martyr. Once again, I don't read the Celtic Saints entries, so do feel free to pause. I think I gave you plenty of time. Anyway, the next entry is for Saint Albert of Cashel, who is a bishop. And his entry is there. Moment for you to pause. That's the first entry. Our next entry is St. Philon of Stratphilon Abbot. His entry is here. Feel free to pause and read. And our final entry for today is St. Wulstan of Worcester. Feel free to pause and read while I do my outro. May those saints intercede for us before the righteous judge. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. God bless you all, and Amen.